All right, so real estate is a great investment to make. It can be a great business to own and to operate, but what is the best business model? Guys, I'm Aaron Impins. Today we're going to talk about whether or not you should flip properties, wholesale, or buy long term. All right, guys, so if you've ever tuned in before and listened to me, you know that I'm a real estate investor and I do a lot of different things, but my main focus is buy and hold real estate. That's where I know that I'm going to be able to grow my long-term wealth, be able to leave things and pass things on to the family. And again, that's what's going to give me and provide me with the lifestyle that I want to live. That doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to make millions and millions of dollars, but it's going to get me to where I want to be financially free. So I get asked a lot, is buying long-term rentals the way to go? And unfortunately, the answer is, I don't know for you. That's for you to decide. The reason, let me tell you a little bit about some of the other business models in regards to real estate. There's something that they call wholesaling. If you've never heard of wholesaling, you can look it up. There's plenty of videos out there. I'm sure I've done some as well that you could watch, but that is going to be where you're very actively involved. I mean, you're talking to sellers, you're talking to buyers, you're negotiating things constantly, you're marketing, you're going to be a marketing machine, okay? It's very, very active, a very active business, especially if you're doing it yourself. If you decide to grow a team and wholesale like that, again, that's fine, but it's a very active business. It's not something that you can have that is going to give you wealth long term. Once that machine stops turning, it's over. You know, there's nothing continuing to pay you rent passively or pay you income passively. So it can be a great business model and can generate a lot of income, but if your goal is long term, that's not going to be the route you want to go. Well, let's talk about flipping properties. That's going to be the same. You know, you're going to have the same as wholesaling. It's going to be very active. The difference is wholesaling, you don't actually rehab any properties. So you start to flip properties, you're going to be managing rehab projects. You're going to be talking to contractors. You're going to be dealing with construction materials and things like that. Again, it's very active. It's something that you can build a business model around, that you don't necessarily have to be the guy doing the rehab work. But again, once that machine stops turning and you stop flipping houses or rehabbing houses, you then all of a sudden no longer have any money coming in. There's nothing paying you passively. It's all very active. Now, don't get me wrong, I do some of both of those things. I would say not very much wholesaling at all, but we do a lot of rehab and resales of properties that we buy. Again, it's a great way to create that active income that helps put food on your plate right now, I guess you could say. But it's not my long-term play. My long-term play is buy and hold real estate. It's the business model that I like the most. It's the business model that I want to focus on the most and that I do focus on the most. It's something that can be relatively hands-off if you have a good management company in place, or if you have a good team on your side that knows how to handle long-term rentals. And the beauty of it is let's say you decide that you no longer want to be a part of that machine that's finding these properties and fixing them up and getting tenants in them and so on and so forth. You don't have to be. Once you've acquired the amount of properties that you want, or that creates enough income that you want, you stop, the machine still goes. It keeps going, keeps moving. It creates passive income. While that passive income is coming in, you're growing in appreciation as well. So you're growing in value. It's something that is a great plan for long term. You can pass it along to your kids or your family members. It's my main focus and my main business model. Now, the whole point of this video was to determine what is the best business model. Like I said at the beginning, I can't determine that for you. My main focus is long-term real estate. If your main focus is let's turn some cash right now, I don't care about being active in the business, that's fine. Let's wholesale, let's rehab, let's do it, let's make it happen. But just know that once that machine stops, the income then stops. And that's why my best business model is long-term buy and hold real estate. If you guys ever have any interest in what I do with that specifically, or maybe if you could be involved with that with me, let me know. Leave me some comments. Let me know what your thoughts are on your best business model, what you do the most of. I'd gladly love to hear, and I'll gladly do more videos about it as well. So guys, I'm Aaron Impens. Hit that subscribe button, give me some likes. Again, leave me some comments below as well. We'll see you guys next time.